Joe Hopkins here, and today I'm checking out a new band that I found. Well, you know, I didn't find them. It's not like they were laying on the side of the street, you know, like a discarded penny, and I just picked them up or something. But anyway, I was looking around on YouTube. You know how we do here. I'm gonna have a beer while I talk. The last Oktoberfest beer that I bought there. I had one left, so yeah, cheers. I was doing the YouTube thing where you go down that rabbit hole. You listen to a band and you like it and it recommends something, you listen to that and it recommends something, you listen to that. You know, the rabbit hole. Well, I was right up that rabbit's hole, and it recommended Hijas de la Muerte. For any of you that are, like, you know, not as Spanishly inclined, that's Daughters of Death, which is an awesome name. I dig it, man. So far, you know, they only got a few songs in Spanish. I looked up where they're from. Apparently, they're from Miami, I believe. They sing mostly in English, some in Spanish. And it's like the old school punk. I'm going to play some of it for you in a second. But I'm like, is like that 90s girl punk that I really liked back then, you know? They remind me of some of my favorite bands from the 90s, like Babes in Toyland, 7 Year Bitch. Hole is probably the most well-known of that bunch, you know, but I loved Babes in Toyland, you know, loved them. And these girls remind me a lot of that. So I heard it, I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So I thought I'd share some of it with you. They got some real campy music videos too, if you check out their channel. I tell you what, I think, yeah, I'll put a link down here to their channel, and you can check it out. Well, I don't know. What do you guys want to see some of their videos? I might put it like right here or something. I might play a little bit of it. What do I want to listen to? There we go. All right, so yeah, that's one of their songs. I was going to play a little bit of the video right here, but my computer farted, and apparently I don't know, I can't do that or something. I don't know. Either way, whatever. I'm going to play one of their other songs, right? That's the guitarist sings that one, but most of the songs the bass player sings. I'm going to play one of their other ones, Si Me Buscas, in Spanish, you know? Alrighty, you kind of get the idea there, although, I don't know, I want to listen to something else of theirs real quick here. There's a coolest title for a song, man, Furniture Sex Robot. Check it out. Alright, so you guys more or less get the idea, right? Yeah, very 90s punk kind of sound. Like I said, it sounds like a lot of bands I really liked back then. Looking at it, their YouTube has 1.44 thousand subscribers. They don't like have a ton of monthly listeners on Spotify either, so they're a fairly new band. There isn't a whole lot of buzz out there about them, and I thought I'd put this out there because I'd like to see them get bigger. Why? Because I like them. I like them a lot, and that's a band I'd like to see live. But it's not like they're touring the country, man. They're just playing down in Miami. So maybe if everybody goes and checks them out, they'll get bigger, and then they'll go on tour, and they'll play in my area, up around DC, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, somewhere around there, and I can go see them. Because I'd like that. I'd definitely like that. So go listen to them. Give them your attention, and maybe they'll get big. And I think they deserve it too, man. This kind of music kind of has disappeared, you know? This is the kind of DIY punk sound that got big in the late 70s, that you heard a bunch through the 80s. And like I said, they're a lot like the big girl punk bands of the 90s, you know. A lot of them I got to go see live because that was a big thing at the time. And I really like that people are still doing this kind of this kind of music. It's very hip, man. It's very cool. I don't know. I sound old now. But I like this kind of stuff. I dig it, and I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see more bands doing this kind of thing. Plus, it's good, but it's not hard to do. The music is simple. It's something anybody could play, which is kind of encouraging for everybody that isn't an amazing musician. You don't have to be. You can do something. You can do cool music. You just got to put a lot of attitude into it, man. I used to play this kind of music when I was first learning guitar and first getting into bands, playing with people, because it's easy. It's easy to play. It's easy to sing. And it's fun. And it's badass. If you can write a halfway decent, rebellious, rock and roll sounding, you know, song, you can do this. And yeah. I dig it. I love this kind of stuff, man. It reminds me of when I was young. And that's a good feeling, you know? So yeah, let me finish this up. Have a beer. Go down the YouTube rabbit hole yourself. See what kind of cool stuff you can find. You never know what's going to pop up. And I'll see you all in the next video. I love you guys. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.